to find out a lot of bronze objects in those houses, which is shown number one. They were not rich, but very rich. Number two, in all centuries antiquity, not always the Lydians, then Persians, then Hellenistic, Pergamon, Roman, sometimes some material works on everyone. Bronze is such a material which has been recycled for centuries by all civilizations. That's why archaeologists are not lucky from the ancient cities to find out the bronze pieces which had been produced according to their culture. Like they found one Egyptian bronze priest statue in Ephesus. They love that. So you may say, why the Egyptian bronze priest in Ephesus? Because he was an Egyptian merchant living in Ephesus. Isn't it some Chinese or Mexican merchants living in California? So don't think that they were all locals. These kind of good strategic places where also some different traders got a chance to be. They were cosmopolitan centers like Ephesus, like Constantinople.
Yeah. Let me make a couple of comments here. Okay, many of you know that the oldest, you could say the oldest parts of this area is the Lydians. Okay, this was a very cool picture, and you get a chance to. It's showing you where the wall around the city would have been. Okay, and you would have seen. You see up here, this mountain would have been their upper part. The upper part of it where they could have, of course, escaped. It was part of their natural defense. And they're showing how right around here would have been one of the places you would have entered the city. So imagine these massive walls going all the way around that mountain, and that's inside the city. But then as the city grew, they just continued to build it. Now, this is going to become important when I talk to you about what Jesus says to this church. And the reason is this kingdom, the Lydian kingdom, was conquered because they were not vigilant. Okay? And how it got captured by someone coming in a secret way. About 200 to 300 years later, it happens again. Okay? And their kingdom gets overcome by Alexander. And so he's almost going to go back to their history and say, you're not vigilant and careful to watch your defenses, okay? But here's their defensive wall, and it's just interesting. This would have been one of the city gates, which this gate looks very similar to the gates of the city that would have been in, if you've gone to Israel and you see where Megiddo, you see a lot of the gates. This would have been a very, little bit later, but contemporary with some of those ancient cities in Israel. So, anyway.
I'd like to invite you right now
Let's go.
through these stores.
All right.
These were all the stores of the Jews at first. Then became the also the Jews. That's why it's pretty much the side of the Jews, what we call menorah.